These are the energetic blocks that are creating your financial struggle. This is Bob, and we're going to break it down. So this is Bob, and this blue circle is Bob's energy field. Inside his energy field is his internal world made up of thoughts, beliefs, emotions, wounds, experiences, and his nervous system. And anything inside his internal world is what's creating the external reality. I'm going to focus on the three main categories. So we have constant struggle. This is where Bob doesn't have enough money to pay his bills, to meet his financial needs, or he has just enough to get by. We're also going to talk about plateau, which is when Bob is just not able to break through. Like, he can pay all of his bills, but he doesn't necessarily have extra. He's not really able to save money, and he just cannot seem to break out of this glass ceiling of his income level. And then we're going to talk about feast or famine. And this is when Bob's income is constantly going up. He's thriving, and then it crashes back down, and it's just a repeated cycle. Let's look at your thoughts and your beliefs. Your beliefs are the foundation which create your thoughts, and your thoughts are what you're projecting into your reality to create your experience. So Bob believes that money is hard. It takes a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of responsibility. He often thinks more money equals more problems. If he earns more, he has to pay more taxes. It's more responsibility. People might even want to take from him or take advantage of him. He also has this belief system that people with money are bad. He also thinks that he has to save for a rainy day. Now, saving is important, but you want to save from an act of self-love, not in doomsday preparation, because the energy behind what you're doing does matter. Money isn't for everyone. This is where Bob believes money is outside of him. I'm not someone who gets to have money. Only certain people in this lifetime get to have money. It's easier for others than it is for me. These are all thoughts and beliefs that he could have taken on through any of the experiences, but most often these are developed in early childhood by our parents and caretakers. Let's look at wounds and emotions, which are created by experiences either you have had in this lifetime or you've witnessed someone have. So for Bob, money has caused pain in his past. When he was younger, one of his parents started making a significant amount of money and actually left the family. Money was also used to control Bob. It was used to control his behavior. It was used to keep him close. It was also used as a form of connection. He had a parent that used money as a love language, and so it was a form of connection for Bob. He also had a lot of money at one point himself, and he lost it, and that experience caused a lot of trauma. He also was shamed and ostracized. At times, he was shamed and ostracized for having a lot of money, and at times he was shamed and ostracized for being very poor. Now, Bob knows that no matter what is happening in his life, he needs to go within, because abundance is actually his birthright. It's not something outside of him that he is supposed to create. So his job is to go within. And as he begins to look at the wounds that he has experienced in his lifetime with money, and he begins to heal the emotions and the experiences, he starts to clear those belief systems. Next, Bob begins to work on his nervous system. So not only has he gotten rid of limiting beliefs and created new programs, he is retraining his nervous system that money is. As he does this, Bob is able to bring in more money, which is really to bring in these emotions of safety, security, joy, peace, and abundance. This helps Bob see what a powerful creator he is, because going within is always going to be how he can change anything that's going on in his external reality.